समझ नहीं आ रहा अपने सैलरी इंक्रीमेंट का क्या करूं।
बेटा इतना क्या सोच रहा है? अपने म्यूचुअल फंड्स के एसआईपी का टॉपअप करा ले। दिस इज द राइट टाइम।
क्या? समझ में नहीं आया।
बेटा इतना क्या सोच रहा है? अपने म्यूचुअल फंड्स का एसआईपी टॉपअप करा ले। दिस इज द राइट टाइम।
अब समझा।
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme related documents carefully.
Amit Malviya must be a harried man as Rahul Gandhi set out on his voter Adhikar Yatra in Bihar on Sunday. BJP's social media department, headed by Amit Malviya, is facing flack in the right-wing ecosystem. The reason? Its purported failure to counter the opposition's narrative about the Election Commission's special intensive revision of electoral rules in Bihar. Let's look at one such thread. Tushar Gupta, whose bio proclaims him to be anti-left, took to X to express his concern about the fake news being spread about the electoral process. He wrote, "Absolutely zero resistance. ECI's press releases are not going to cut it." His argument was that the 18-24 age group in 2029 would be reelers, R-E-E-L-E-R-S, reelers, not readers, and could be easily swung by Rahul Gandhi. And this is exactly what Gandhi is doing right now, he said. Ex-users reacted to the thread, venting their ire on Malviya, with some even demanding his resignation as the BJP's IT cell chief. Dr. Ratan Sharda, who has written several books on the RSS, agreed with Tushar and said that Gen Z is not glued on to the BJP. He wrote, and I quote, "The communication, the enunciation, the slogans all present a middle-aged projection of a young, successful party led by the most popular PM of all times, whom youth love. BJP for India needs to reinvent its SM approach, that is social media approach, and communication," unquote. To be fair to Amit Malviya, headline management and narrative building are not so easy after 11 years in power. The belligerence of the Election Commission in dealing with the opposition is not helping Malviya either. Give an oath in 7 days or apologize to the nation. There is no third option, Chief Election Commissioner Gyanesh Kumar said at a press conference Sunday. Taking on Rahul Gandhi's vote theft charge, vote chori charge, many constitutional experts like former Lok Sabha Secretary General PDT Acharya have rubbished the EC's demand for Gandhi's oath under Rule 23B of the Registration of Electors Rules 1960, maintaining that it does not apply in this case. Gyanesh Kumar would not bother. Since when has the CEC assumed the authority to instruct public representatives to apologize? Even former CEC MS Gill, who joined the Congress and went on to become a union minister after retirement, never demanded it from opposition leaders as long as he headed the EC. One may not agree with Gandhi's phraseology, from Chaukidar Chor Hai to vote chori. He often gets carried away, trying to bring earthquakes in Indian politics, but that cannot be the reason for a constitutional body to publicly berate the leader of the opposition. Also, it's not the first time that the EC has been accused of favoring the ruling party. After all, the fact is that the CEC was and still is essentially Prime Minister Narendra Modi's hand-picked man, the ruling party choice in that chair. After losing the South Delhi Lok Sabha seat to the Congress in the 1971 elections, Sangh leader Balraj Madhok had gone to court, complaining of rigging allegedly facilitated by the ruling Congress and the Election Commission. He had alleged that the ballot papers were chemically treated and mechanically stamped to favor the Congress candidate. The Supreme Court dismissed his appeal. In 2002, then Gujarat CM Modi drew censure from Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee for attacking then CEC JM Lingdo. There are myriad instances of politicians attacking the Election Commission, but no CEC made it a personal issue until now. The poll body is entrusted to conduct free and fair polls with no malice toward any party or politician. If there is bad blood and public spat between the CEC and the opposition leaders, it will shake the people's trust and faith in the election process and results. And that is the worst thing that could happen to Indian democracy. Instead of attacking Rahul Gandhi, the EC could have simply ordered an investigation into his claims of fake voters in Bengaluru's Mahadevpura, or for that matter, the supposedly inflated number of voters in Maharashtra. The EC could have done a Bihar-like SIR in Mahadevpura immediately to rebut the allegations. That would have bolstered its credibility and its Bihar SIR case. BJP leader Anurag Thakur also made allegations about fake voters in the constituencies of opposition leaders such as Rahul Gandhi, Akhilesh Yadav, Abhishek Banerjee and others. Anurag Thakur also accused them of vote theft. Gandhi and Thakur were making the same disclosures that voter lists across the country have issues. CEC Gyanesh Kumar has not reacted to Thakur's allegations yet. Fake voters list is no news anyway. The CEC could have thanked the Congress and BJP leaders for highlighting this issue again and used it to justify a countrywide SIR. What to speak of allegations of irregularities in Assembly or Lok Sabha elections? In the recent Delhi Constitution Club election, in which incumbent and former MPs are voters, Congress leader and ex-MP Brijendra Singh found to his dismay that his vote had already been cast. So did another ex-MP from the BSP. It's plausible that Gyanesh Kumar, who was secretary in Amit Shah's Cooperation Ministry before retirement, is extremely upset by Gandhi's diatribe against the Election Commission. The best way to deal with this would have been to invite Gandhi over for Kashmiri Kahwa, as Gyanesh Kumar used to treat journalists with when he was working in the government, and thrash it out with Gandhi. But Gyanesh Kumar had chosen to slug it out publicly with the opposition. What must worry the BJP is the fact that opposition's diatribe against the EC seems to be resonating on the ground. As per a Lokniti CSDS survey published in the Hindu on Sunday, 45% of the respondents believe that genuine voters may get removed from the voters list under the SIR, as against only 25% who said no, it won't happen. Only 60% of respondents were very or somewhat confident of the Election Commission's ability to ensure inclusivity. The survey was conducted in 6 states: Delhi, Assam, Kerala, West Bengal, MP and UP. The Lokniti CSDS survey, as compared to its 2019 and 2024 post-poll surveys, shows declining trust in the Election Commission. In Assam, the number of respondents who said they have no trust in the Election Commission increased from 6% in 2019 to 10% in 2024 and 17% in 2025. In Kerala, this increased from 10% in 2019 and 2024 to 24% in 2025. In MP, the lack of trust in the EC rose from 6% in 2019 to 22% in 2024 and 2025, the same, 22%. In UP, it increased from 11% in 2019 to 16% in 2024 and 31% in 2025. In Delhi, it went from 11% in 2019 to 21% in 2024 and 30% in 2025. In West Bengal, however, that's interesting, the number of respondents with no trust in the EC decreased from 11% in 2019 to 9% in 2024 and 8% in 2025. The declining trust in the poll body, as indicated by the Lokniti CSDS report, should be alarming for every stakeholder in India's democracy, including the BJP. There have been a lot of controversy surrounding the EC. For instance, nothing would happen to Anurag Thakur for his Goli Maro Salon ko call during the Delhi elections. The centre facilitated then Election Commissioner Ashok Lavasaj's posting in the Manila-based ADB after he objected to the EC's clean chit to Modi and Shah for alleged poll code violation in 2019. That was after the Income Tax Department issued a notice to Lawasa's wife and the EDA started looking into his son's investments. In 2023, PM Modi announced a 5-year extension of the free food grain scheme for 80 crore people from an election rally in the middle of the Chhattisgarh Assembly election campaign. The EC looked the other way. Allegations against the EC being soft and partisan towards the ruling party certainly did not start during the Modi government. There were similar allegations during the previous Congress-led governments. What also made the opposition in every era suspect of the EC's actions and motives was the fact that the government of the day picked up the CEC and the ECs, Chief Election Commissioner and Election Commissioners. In 2023, the Supreme Court tried to ensure the independence of the Election Commission by including the Chief Justice of India and the leader of the opposition in the panel to select the CEC and the ECs. The Modi government overrode the ruling by enacting legislation that kept the CJI out and left it to the Prime Minister, a Cabinet Minister and the LoP, that leader of the opposition. It virtually re-empowered the PM to handpick his nominees as the CEC and the election commissioners. The Lokniti CSDS survey did not elaborate as to why people are losing trust in the EC. The instances that I cited earlier could be just the tip of the iceberg. The problem certainly did not start with Gyanesh Kumar, nor did it start with the Modi-led government. Even though there were many egregious examples to question the EC's non-partisanship. The EC has always had the veneer of autonomy, thanks to the fact that some CECs like TN Session really tried to make a difference after the executive appointed them. It may not always be the case. But when we talk about 20 to 30% of the people in 5 states covered in that Lokniti survey having no trust in the EC today, let us not forget the fact that a large majority still repose their faith in this institution, no matter the controversies. Both Gyanesh Kumar and Rahul Gandhi must remember this as they follow their respective pursuits. So must the BJP and everyone else. PM Modi and the BJP should also remember that the people who start losing trust in the EC may hold the ruling party accountable for this. That's all from me in this episode of Politically Correct. Thanks for watching.